Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com, and in this video I'm going to give you 3 tips for getting back in shape after you're 50. Alright, first thing before we get into the actual tips, I want to let you guys know that yes, you can still get in shape after 50. Okay, so that's the primary thing I want you to take away from this video. However, you have to do things differently compared to what you've done in the past if you've been in shape before, alright? So that's the other thing I want you to focus on is your mindset. Mindset has 2 important functions here. First one is have a realistic mindset. Know that if you have been sedentary for the past 10 to 15 years, you're out of shape, you've gained a lot of weight, then you're not going to be able to race those 10 or 15 years or even 20, 25 years in the next 8 to 12 weeks. All right? So you're going to have to just start. Get started. Make gradual, just small incremental steps. Write your goal out. Do you want to get lean? Are you just somebody that's just out of shape and want to get fit and get healthy again? Do you want to build muscle? There are several different things you can do, and yes, you can do all of those even though you're 50. So keep that in mind, but be clear on what your goals are. And once you know what your goals are, then get a plan in place and get focused on that. And again, positive mindset, believe in yourself, give yourself positive thoughts, tell yourself positive things, realize that it's going to be a little bit of a challenge initially, but nothing to it, man, once you get into it and once you start creating better habits. All right. That being said, the very first tip I want to share with you guys is a crucial tip. It is establish better eating habits, and that is key. That is key regardless of your age, but especially now that you're older. All right, your body's completely different. Metabolism's a lot slower. You have less muscle mass. Your hormones are usually out of whack. There's a lot of things that you need to start balancing out, and nutrition is where you're going to start doing that. So also with your nutrition, first of all, you want to make sure you're getting good quality micronutrients, so vitamins and minerals, but also you want to make sure you are limiting your carbohydrates. But here's the thing, you want carbohydrates. There's a lot of people out there trying to eliminate carbohydrates. That's the last thing you want to do, especially if you're older, okay? However, you don't need them every single day. You do want fibrous carbs every day. So I'm about to clarify what that is here in a minute. But what I recommend with your complex carbs, the days you have resistance training, the days you're following a workout program, workout training, exercise program, that's when you want your complex carbs. Complex carbs can come from quinoa, rice, potatoes, fruits, all right, Ezekiel bread. There's several different good complex carbs that you can choose from. Those are all gluten-free carbs. So that's the other benefit to having good intense workouts is you can have some of those good complex carbs, and you actually need those complex carbs to not only fuel your workout, but just help your body function optimally, all right, with hormone release and all of that. But if you're having an off day, if it's a day that you don't have a weight training day, then get all of your carbs from your fibrous carbs, your green leafy veggies, cruciferous veggies, broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus. All of those carbs should be an everyday carb, all right? So especially off days. Off days, the way I like to structure it is you want a good lean protein. So you want your chicken, turkey, fish, all those good sources, lean grass-fed beef, eggs, all of those are good protein sources. You want to combine that with essential fats. So make sure you're getting your good fats, good oils. Fish oil is one of the better ones. There's coconut oil. There's a lot of good fats that you want to make sure you're getting on both days, on weight training days and off days. So just keep that in mind. You want to make sure you're getting your proteins and fats. Keep that consistent every day. The only thing you're going to be cycling is the carbs. And that's what this is, carb cycling. You do want to make sure that you are cycling your carbohydrates, and that's going to make a big difference. It's going to help you pick up your metabolism. You're going to burn more fat. It's actually going to help you build muscle because the carbs are going to help fuel good intense workouts. So there's too many benefits for eating carbs. So I want you to make sure you're adding those carbs and not cutting them out. So that's extremely important. But all of that is tip 1, nutrition. Hopefully all that made sense. I kind of covered a little bit of everything within the nutrition, but I just wanted you to know how important it is to make sure you're getting your carbs. However, you're cutting back on carbs throughout the week. All right, tip number 2, and again, a very important tip, but very overlooked tip, is prioritize sleep. 7 to 9 hours of good sleep a night. That is extremely important, especially when we get older. All right, it's crucial to your success. Sleep is when your body's gonna recover, replenish, all right, release those hormones, growth hormone, testosterone, hormones that are responsible for building tissue, so building muscle, repairing damaged tissue. So you're gonna have good intense workouts. You wanna make sure you're sleeping so your body's elevating your hormone levels. It's gonna allow you to recover, replenish, and repair from all the damage that was done throughout the workouts. Those are really good. Also good for appetite control. So there's so many benefits to getting your good deep sleep. So that's the key as well. 7 to 9 hours, but make sure you're getting good sleep, not tossing and turning. If you struggle with good sleep, if you get to sleep, but you're not staying asleep, you may want to try a ZMA supplement, zinc, magnesium. A lot of people are really deficient in those 2 minerals. So add that supplement. It actually helps you with better quality sleep. So that's one of the ones I do recommend. I don't recommend a lot of supplements, but that is one, especially for older men. It's one I've taken for years, and I've always recommended it for my older guys. So that's going to help you with that sleep. But all right, that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, I already kind of got into it a little bit when I was talking about your nutrition and fueling your workouts. Well, follow a resistance training plan that is built around compound lifts. Compound lifts are the lifts that are your bigger bang for your buck exercises. The squat variation. Choose a squat variation. It could be a back squat, front squat, goblet squat. There's so many different variations. If you've got a lack of mobility in your shoulders, lower back issues, knee issues, it doesn't have to be a back squat. So when I say squats, find one that you can do with good form, comfortably, and just start doing a squat, all right? Also your bench presses and your deadlifts. Those are some of your better compound lifts, overhead press. So those are gonna give you a lot of benefits as far as boosting your metabolism, boosting your hormone levels. So you're gonna get fat burn and muscle gain by doing those type of lifts. So I do have a program in place specifically for older men that combines all of this stuff. It combines carb cycling. It combines a resistance training program that also utilizes my Tricon training. So I haven't even touched on that yet, but Tricon training is something I designed specifically for guys like you, man. Guys that have a lot of natural wear and tear on their joints from overuse over the years, whether you've worked out a lot or you've been athletic or just a job, certain jobs, climbing up and down ladders. There's so many jobs that people have, or just sitting all day. All right, sitting all day, jacking up your posture, giving you tight hip flexors, weak lower back. There's a lot of things that happen over time naturally. So that's the reason I came up with my Tricon training. It allows you to still utilize compound lifts, still build muscle, but without using really heavy weight. So you're gonna get optimal time under tension without a lot of wear and tear on your joints. So there's tremendous benefits to my Tricon training. So my Ripped After 40 program, if you haven't already checked that out, guys, there is a link in the description box that you can click on and check that out. But again, it combines a lot of these tips for you. It will give you the exact meal plan that you need. It's structured around carb cycling, the actual weightlifting program that you can utilize that utilizes complex compound lifts. So compound lifts. And guys, I mean, there's a lot of things that you need to take into account when you're getting ready to get back into the fitness realm at 50. However, the one key thing I really want you to take away from this is, first of all, don't not start because there's so much misinformation out there. Don't not start because you already tell yourself it's going to be too hard. Don't not start because you're just confused or you're scared, all right? Don't be. That's the first step. You just have to start. One step at a time, one day at a time, and build that day, second day, third day, turn it into a week, build week to week, and just start progressing, all right? That's all it takes is just a starting point, and then you're actually gonna make habits, really good habits, better eating habits, workout habits. You're gonna establish all of these good habits. You're gonna start getting more motivated. You're gonna start feeling better. Just eliminating all the junk food, man, is gonna make a big difference in how you feel. So that's the big deal with the nutrition. So many keys to making sure your nutrition is on point. And another one is just eliminating all the sugars and the breads and all the crap processed foods that are laced with toxins and chemicals. Once you start getting that out of your system and start replacing that with good, natural, whole foods that are nutrient dense, then you're gonna start feeling better, looking better, getting a lot better results. Then you're gonna be more motivated and everything's just gonna start snowballing from there. But guys, if you have any questions about any of this, I know it's a lot of material. I try to cover quite a bit. I tend to talk fast sometimes. I get really excited about this stuff. So if you couldn't understand me at all, then comment below. I will clarify some of the comments. Also, again, check that program out if you haven't already checked it out. And then if you've got any buddies that you know of that you can share this with, man, share this video with them as well. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. But guys, I look forward to reading some of your comments, and get busy with this, man. All right? Get busy, get after it, and God bless.